Hello everybody and welcome back to Zielonka. And I googled it, it is Zielonka, so we're gonna go with that. As you can see, it's still October. We finished up with the red beets. We're now starting in on the parsnips. We made some improvements. I had to put in a silo because the last little bit of red beets would not fit in the production. So the production is now filled with red beets. Uh-oh. My driver's getting a little confused with the Panther here. I think the silo is throwing him off. That's okay, they won't have to deal with that again. Also, last time when I leased the red beet header, I did not scroll far enough to the side because I leased a 3-meter header when in fact a little further down the list there is a 4-meter header. So we are now harvesting our parsnips slightly faster than we harvested red beets. So I'm gonna get these finished up and I'll get back to you and we'll talk about our carrot field. So this is our second full load, which means that's 200,000 liters of parsnips. I think the yield on this field is going to be pretty much the same as it was on the red beets. We're about the same place as we were in the red beets when we were emptying our second load. So I think we're going to be about the same. Let's see what we've got. We have, so far, we got 240,000 liters of red beets, plus whatever's in the silo. And now we have about 200,000 liters of parsnips. I have a feeling we're going to have a pretty much identical yield to the red beets. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this field and I'll get back to you when I have a total number. All right, that's the last of it. Got 96%. On that last run through. I did not think we were going to get quite that much. So I should be able to completely fill this up. And then we'll go and put the rest of it in the silo. This silo holds 10 million liters. So we should never ever fill it up. All right, so we have 250 each in the factory, and we have a little more parsnips than we have red beets. So the parsnips yielded slightly higher than the red beets. I think they were both fully fertilized. So let's go ahead over here and get our production running. And we're going to do preserved food parsnip and preserved food beetroot. If we look up here at our planks, we're done. We have completely turned all of our wood chips into planks. So we have 193,820 liters of planks. So I think at this point we should pop on over to the piano factory and buy it. And here we are at the piano factory. This is a bit like the ship factory on Silver Run Forest, in that you can only purchase it, you can't place it. The other factories, including the new ones, you can see I've already placed one. You're able to place those, but not this one. So we are going to buy this for $140,000. And that leaves us with very little cash. So we're going to have to make some cash, and I think the best way to do that is to start making pianos. So we're going to distribute those. Hopefully we can. I don't see any sort of control over this production. I hope I don't have to deliver planks. I mean, I can if I need to, but that would be very time consuming. Yeah, I got nothing. Progress 0%. All right, let's see if I speed up time a little bit, or a lot. Let it go through an hour and see if it distributes at the end of the hour. It did not. So we are going to have to deliver planks to the piano factory. That's going to require some thought. Well, I leased a trailer, and I hope that we have the horsepower to pull it all the way to the piano factory fully loaded. We're about to find out. I don't know how many trips this is going to take. I don't know how much the piano factory holds. I guess it'll tell me when it's full. All right, let's get these to spawn. Oh, great. My key bindings don't work. Well, let's see if the keys work. Yes, they do. Oh, we may be able to make it all, pretty much all of it in one load. Basically, we're going to take a right on this road, and we're going to go until we see it. And a lot of poor people are going to stack up behind us by the time we get there. I think that's it on the right there, that yellow building. That is it. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Now, will you take my planks? Yes. No spare capacity for planks. Oh, isn't that just peachy? All right, so there's really no reason to bring any more over here because we've still got all of this. So we'll have to come over here periodically and shove some more planks into the piano factory. Not a problem at all. Okay, we're going to change the unloading side to right, and we're going to unload. Excellent. And since we don't need this trailer anymore, I might as well return it. Save me the embarrassment of trying to get it out of here. All right. So let's go inside the piano factory and see if it started making a piano already. I think it takes a few months to make a piano, but then I think the profits are very large. All right, well, we got some music going. 0.1% of progress. So there are people hammering on something invisible, or maybe they're back there. I don't know. But at some point, we'll be able to come over and see the piano as it's being put together. But that time is not right now. So I'll see you guys back at the farm. So before we can plant anything, we're going to have to plow everything. We're going to have to plow the 2 fields that we just harvested, and we're also going to have to plow the brand new field, which is now a grass field. So clearly we're going to have to plow that. But our tractor right here, as great as it is, and I really do like this tractor a lot. I hope I'll be able to buy it outside of this map. But it's just not powerful enough to pull a plow large enough to create a big field like the one we're going to create. It would just take forever. So what we're going to do next is lease a tractor that is capable of pulling a very large plow. The tractor is one that I've used before. It's the Case Magnum CVX. It's in the Case Magnum series mod pack. There's a whole bunch of tractors in it, but this one I think is a really great value. It baseline, it is 409 horsepower, and its base sticker price is $221. You can't get much better than that. Horsepower for dollar, you just can't beat it. And you can go all the way up to, I guess, 435, which is not great, but even the upgrade only costs $13,000. So this is going to be just fine for our purposes. We're going to go with wheel weights just to make it a little bit heavier. The plow is going to be not the biggest, but the next to biggest. It's this one, the Lizard SM72. This thing is just awesome. But it does take a considerable amount of horsepower to pull it. So we're going to lease that. It is a bargain at $3,600. All right, so we've got our plow here. We're got our working speed increased. We are not creating new fields. We are just plowing old fields, and this should not take very long at all. I remember when I first started playing FS19, And I found two things very, very odd. The first thing was that trailers got to decide what was put into them. That concept just baffled me. It's a big open space. Why can't I put anything I want to in that trailer? And the other thing was create fields where you have to tell the plow to create a new field because plows can discriminate like that. So I still find it a little odd, but I understand why it is what it is. So we are going to allow create fields. And when I'm creating a field, I really like to leave this particular plow folded up like this. Fortunately, you can use just this center section, and I can outline the field, and then I can unfold it and do the rest of it. So we're going to start to outline this field. It's going to be irregular. It's not going to have a regular shape. And it's going to be a little bit harder to harvest and to do other things to than our other fields because we can use workers easily in those fields and they don't get confused unless you hire a worker that can't find the field that he's sitting in. But I really would like to use all of my available space. I got too close to the road there. I can fix it though. I want to get too close to these poles. This is a really great tractor. In fact, I may end up buying one when we start buying equipment. I'm going to go ahead and round off the corners of up here too. I could square that off, but everything else is rounded, so I'll round those too. All right. Now I can open her up and do the rest of the field. Now, since this is a grass field, it's already going to get some fertilization. We get a fertilization state just because it is currently a grass field. And then I believe we'll be fertilizing as we plant carrots. The mods are slowly starting to trickle in, and I found a planter by Stevie, and it does all three of the new crops. So, and it's 12 meters wide. So you know I'm excited about that. Why did I fold that up? So as I looked at it on the map, this field looks a lot bigger than it feels as I plow it. You know, that first time you drive through a field on a tractor, you kind of really get a feel for how big it is. How long does it take to get from one end to the other? And this is definitely bigger than the two fields that we have currently, but not as big as I thought it would be. That's okay, we're still going to get plenty of carrots out of here. Almost turned too sharp there, didn't I? I like plowing. It makes such a huge difference. I like doing jobs where you can really see what you've done. Hate it when I do that. And we have a new field. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be talking about hilling and whether we're going to do it or not. And we're going to be looking at our new planner mod. In fact, there may be other mods. We just don't know yet. Hopefully more mods will be coming soon and we'll be able to do more with our new crops even faster than we can right now. So if you like this video, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up or a subscription. If you did not like this video, post a comment and tell me why. Either way, thanks so much for being here. I'll see you next time.